Exit stage left by David Christopher. Scene 1, a small waiting room outside a rehearsal hall where actors wait for an audition. Gary, an actor in his 70s, sits with a baseball cap with the brim pulled low as he studies his script. David enters, also in his 70s.
David? Is that really you?
Gary! My God! I didn't recognize you in that butch baseball cap.
I just came from my grandson's Little League game.
I just think you're covering up a bald spot.
Damn straight. I must keep my youthful image.
So you're auditioning for this too, huh?
Yeah. It's been a while. I wasn't sure I was up for it, but I decided to give it a try. I suppose you're up for Oscar too, huh?
Yeah, but no other old fogey roles.
Yeah, tell me about it. The old fogey roles are few and far between. It's weird for us to be auditioning against each other again. How many times have we battled it out over the years?
I can't begin to count them all. And as I remember, you landed more of them than I did.
Yeah, but you got all the juicy ones. Like Sweeney. I'll never forgive you for that.
Come on, you had a great time doing the judge. You got to beat yourself with a rubber flail. You loved that.
But you got to slit my throat and drop me down that fucking shaft.
So you say you haven't been auditioning much, but I saw that you were in that off-Broadway production of Importance of Being Earnest a couple of years ago. I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but I was out of town doing yet another Henry and the Fan-fucking-tastics.
Well, it wasn't very satisfying. I had played the role of Ernest several times, and I loved that play. But this Ernest was drippy. He played it almost gay, and let's face it, Reverend Chasuble is not exactly a demanding role.
Hey, do you know, Ernest was the first thing I saw you, several years ago, Soho Playhouse, wasn't it? We didn't even know each other then. And I remember being fascinated by how you interpreted it. I did it in college, so I knew it well, and I admired your performance very much.
Well, you never told me that. Thank you. Now I'm trying to think of where I saw your work first.
I know where it was, and so do you. You just don't want to make me remember it. With that ghastly production of Candida.
Mm-hmm.
We both auditioned for Marchbanks. I got it, but I really hated everything about that experience. You mostly likely came to see what you were lucky enough to miss out on.
You're right. I couldn't even come backstage afterward to congratulate you. I just didn't know what to say. And who was that hag who played Candida?
I have wiped her from my memory. How long have you been here? When do you think they're going to call us in?
Just before you arrived. Stage manager said they were waiting for the director, caught in traffic. He certainly hasn't come in so far, at least not through here.
Do you know the director?
Yes. Played with him years ago. I can't say I remember him fondly. He was a bit of a flake, as I recall. It was a production of Private Lives that I did in Pennsylvania. I didn't play Elliot, thank God. I had the smaller role of Victor. I remember he and the leads fought constantly, but I believe you liked my role.
Well, I suppose that gives you a leg up on this part, huh? Oh, I don't mean to be resentful. It's just I'm sick of you losing roles. I haven't been cast in such a long time. God, it's getting discouraging.
What's the last thing you did?
A regional production of Ragtime a couple of years ago. Playing grandfather, of course. But it did bring back memories of when I played father. Oh, God, I loved that part. And at least I still got to be in that glorious opening number. What about you?
Also, regional production. Believe it or not, Cats. Good old Gus, the theater cat.
Did you have to dance?
No.
I do not remember that being your strongest suit.
No, Gus pretty much sits and shakes. But after that bitch who was playing Jelly Loram, Fiona something or other, finished her part of the song. I think I pulled off that old pussy's reminiscing pretty well. But my grandest creation, as history will tell, was fire for the fiend of the devil.
Oh, I'm sure you were splendid.
Of course, I spend most of the time backstage in the dressing room. But it's fun having a cameo like that.
Yeah, that's like when I did Damn Yankees. I was a baseball commissioner, and I didn't get on stage till the second act, and only for one scene. All that waiting time was not fun for me. I mostly just read books.
I certainly understand that. But was the cast present? My catty cat dancers completely ignored this old book. They were all so friggin' young.
Yeah. At least I got to be in the changing room with all those hunky dancing baseball players.
I can just see you truly. You remember when we did Beauty and the Beast and you had the hots for Gaston and he had the hots for your daughter, Belle?
And as I recall, you were chasing after Mrs. Potts, but you weren't very appealing in that beast makeup.
That fucking nose kept falling off. I must have used a pound of spirit gum on that damn thing.
Oh, God. Those are the good old horny days.
Anyone new in your life?
No. Not since John left me. I haven't really wanted to get involved again. Anyway, at our age, nobody's really interested anymore. After 40, a gay man pretty much becomes invisible. Forget after 60.
No, that's true in my world too, believe me.
Well, enough moping. When is this guy going to get here? I missed lunch.
Well, you know directors. Who can say?
Well, at least I like the script pretty well.
Yes, it's a good theme. That's why I took the audition. I like the emotional feelings of this Oscar guy. I can relate to how he feels toward his daughter. I've had similar talks, though not as harsh, with my daughter.
Oh. Do you think we could sneak out and grab a bite at the deli next door? My blood sugar is dropping.
You're right. This is a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what. Let's give the stage manager my cell number and have her text me when the director gets here. I'll tell her we're stepping out for a bite.
Oh, hi. Are you guys here for the audition? I'm so sorry I'm late. My Uber broke down and I had to wait for a replacement. I'll be calling you both together just a second. Sorry again.
Well, so much for a nosh.
Once more, dear friend, on to the breach.
Okay, now. Scene 2. Gary and David are in the rehearsal space. Philip is standing on the other side of the room with a small table with their resumes, a script, a pad, and a pencil.
Thanks for your patience, guys. This has been one hell of a day. Let me introduce myself. I'm the director, Philip Morris. No cigarette comments, please. You look familiar. Didn't we work together? Oh, where was it? Bucks County Playhouse?
Yes, it was in Private Lives.
Yes, here it is. God, it was over 20 years ago. Time fucking flies. Now, David, I don't believe we've done a show together, so today will be our first encounter.
Yes, nice to meet you, sir. Looking forward to it.
Fine. Before we begin the reading, tell me a little bit about yourself. Let's start with you, Gary.
Well, as you can see from my resume, I've been in this game for a long time. I've done comedies, musicals, dramas. I was thinking about retiring, but I saw this in backstage, and I thought I'd give it a try.
Well, I'm glad you did. And how about you, David? You've done some great shows, I see. What was your favorite role?
Oh, Sweeney, no doubt about that. Gary was in that production, too.
Yeah, but not Sweetie.
I see you do straight plays as well. Any favorites?
Well, I guess George and Virginia Woolf.
Wow, that's a challenge. Enough small talk, boys. Let's get started with the audition. Unfortunately, our stage manager wasn't feeling well, and I had to send her home. Therefore, I'm going to ask you to read the scene with each other. One will play Oscar, the other Lena. Then do it again, switching roles. I hope you're okay with that.
Sure.
Would you like me to be sitting?
Well, since I know your work, Gary, let's let David begin with Oscar.
Oh, would you like me to be sitting?
No. The two of you can just read the scene facing each other.
Oh, okay.
Normally I would have the stage manager read the stage directions, but in her absence, I'll do it. The Bench. Act 1, Scene 4. A quiet park in autumn. Oscar is a weary man in his late 60s, dressed in a worn-out coat. Lena is a sharp, restless young woman in her early 20s, dressed in modern, casual clothes. Lights up on a park bench, Oscar sits, staring at a crumpled letter in his hand. Lena enters, hesitant, then stops a few steps away. Okay, begin.
You asked me to meet you here. I almost didn't come.
I wouldn't have blamed you.
Yeah, but I did. So, what do you want?
Excuse me. I'm just going to have to take a minute to get used to Gary here.
Sorry, I'll just take it down a notch.
Okay, let's try to focus. Let's continue. Oscar sighs, folding the letter carefully.
Oh. To explain, if that's even possible.
You had 20 years for that. You could have explained before you left, before you became a ghost.
You're right, but I wasn't a ghost. I was just a coward. Excuse me, sir, but I think this scene would really work better if I were sitting and she was standing.
Oh, well, I suppose you're right. Bring over the 2 chairs. Let's start again. Okay, take it from the top.
You asked me to meet you here. I almost didn't come.
I wouldn't have blamed you.
But I did. So, what do you want?
To explain, if that's even possible.
You had 20 years for that. You could have explained before you left, before you became a ghost.
You're right, but I wasn't a ghost. I was just a coward.
So now you suddenly find your courage, when I don't even know if I care anymore?
I read about your mother, the obituary, and I wanted to come sooner, but I didn't know if I had the right.
Lena lets out a bitter laugh.
The right! You don't get to talk about rights, not after what you took from us.
Here, Oscar looks at her, eyes heavy with guilt.
But I know, but I want to give back something, anything, before it's too late.
Too late for whom, Oscar? For you? Or for me?
For us.
We hear the sound of leaves rustling.
I don't know what you expect from me.
Nothing. I just want to maybe have a chance.
Lena sits down beside him. They don't look at each other, just stare ahead. The distance between them for now remains. Good, that was good. So, now let's try with the roles reversed. I appreciate that this isn't ideal, but please make the best of it.
Now you get to play the girl.
Yeah.
A dream come true.
I don't know. I think you did it way too well.
Again, it's autumn in the park. You should know the stage directions now, so I won't read them. Ready?
You asked me to meet you here. Almost didn't come.
I wouldn't have blamed you
But I did. So what do you want?
to explain. That's even possible.
Well, you had 20 years for that. You could have explained before you left, before you became a ghost.
You're right. But I wasn't a ghost. I was just a coward.
So now you suddenly find the courage. Well, I don't even know if I care anymore.
I read about your mother, the obituary. I wanted to come sooner, but I didn't know if I had the rights.
You're right. You don't have to talk about rights, not after what you took from us.
I know, but I want to give back something. Anything before it's too late.
I'm going to stop you there, boys. That was really terrific. Both of you. Yeah, both of you. I believe I've come up with a super duper solution. Since you were both excellent in the role, different but excellent, I'm going to put something to you. I will definitely need an understudy for this large role, so what do you say that I double cast it, with you switching roles every night? One plays the role, one understudies. And the next night you switch. Would that appeal to you?
Oh, I guess it would be lovely, don't you, Gary?
Yep. Just as long as I don't have to play the girl.
I just need to finalize all this with equity. So give me a couple days and I'll connect with your agent to make the contracts. Oh, I see from your resumes that you both share the same representatives. And you can sign them there. I think this will be a perfect solution to this situation.
Well, you have our phone numbers, so text us when you want us and tell us where to come. Thank you.
Yes, I really appreciate the opportunity. David, we're over here. We're parked out there.
Oh.
Well, it's been a real pleasure working with you. Now I think it's time for that notch.
Fade out. Scene 3. The table and 2 chairs in a delicatessen. Gary and David are walking to their table with sandwiches and drinks.
Well, that was an audition for the books.
When he was reading the stage directions, I almost couldn't contain myself. I was afraid I'd piss my pants. That list.
He seemed like he wanted to be a character in the scene, not just giving direction.
Yeah, he probably always wanted to be an actor.
Well, what do you think of this double casting?
I'm not wholly sure, but at least we both have jobs.
Well, I really think he should have cast you as me, and you were perfect.
I'd have to shave. And I won't do that. Even for my art.
Really though, did you see us playing the same character? We're not anything alike.
Well, it'll be interesting. We'll probably interpret it quite different.
Well, I felt that he liked your interpretation better. I hope he's not going to make me play it the same way.
Well, we'll certainly not fit in the same costume.
Well, you worked with him in Private Lives. Was he this weird then?
Actually, yes. As I remember, he kept giving Amanda line readings, which she totally rejected. That's why they argued all the time.
But did he allow the actors to find their own interpretation? Or did he just force his ideas on it?
Yes, and that's exactly why he, what's her name, God, my memory's totally gone.
I know what you mean. I'm constantly searching for a name of someone I know really well.
Anyway, he tried to force both the leads to do it as he saw it, giving them no chance to explore themselves. Hence the fights.
Yikes. I might be in real trouble with that kind of directing. I find my own way into a character, not being pushed by the director.
Well, let's hope he's changed.
Anyway, as you say, at least we'll both be working together.
Been a while.
You know, I never asked you about the pay. It's got to be more than equity minimum, right? Do you think we'll get less for being understudy? I mean, how's it going to work? I suppose we can get paid one salary when we're on, and a lesser one when we're not.
Can you believe we didn't even ask? We really must be getting old.
Yeah.
We should let our agent handle it.
Right.
I assume he got you this audition too, right?
Oh, yeah. So far, he's done quite well for me. So, when we're done, let's go see Shady Sheldon and let him know what we're going.
I forgot you called him that. How long have we had the same agent?
Well, you had him first. It was during Sweeney, and you suggested that I transfer over to him. He's been good for me. I mean, I'll say that. At least until everything just sort of dried up. But I do appreciate the print and commercial work he gets me.
Well, I hope he can get us good contracts. I'm having a tough time covering my mortgage payment nowadays.
Oh, are you still in that apartment on the West End? I mean, I remember your apartment was quite nice and large.
Yes, but I may have to give it up. Since Edna left, I've been rattling around in there alone. So I really should get something smaller.
I heard about your divorce. I'm sorry I never reached out.
No worries. I wasn't really broken up by it. It was a long time coming. She and I hadn't been in sync for quite a while.
Well, I guess we're both bachelors again, huh? I haven't had a real partner for years, not since John. He was the last. You remember him?
Sort of. You've gone through a lot of guys. So I can't remember them all.
Yeah, I was a bit of a tramp, wasn't I? But John lasted long. It's almost 3 years. Can you imagine? You went for someone younger.
Voted in. This should tell us something, don't you think?
Okay, let's finish up here and get over to see Shelby.
They dive into their food, fade out. Scene 4. A rehearsal a week later. In the rehearsal room, the director is arranging chairs and a table as Gary enters.
Ah, Gary, come on in. Is your friend David with you?
No, we live in different parts of town. But I know they'll be along soon.
For our first rehearsal, it will just be the two of you. I wanted to work on the monologue on page 43.
Yeah, that's what the message said, so that's what I prepared.
Oh, goody. I'm sure you'll be splendid. I feel that monologue is the heart and soul of the play. Don't you?
I see what you mean. Are you happy with the rest of the cast? Who's playing Lena?
We cast Ada Arthur. Do you know her?
No, I don't think I do. I look forward to meeting her.
Oh, she's quite splendid, I think. You should get along just fine. She couldn't be here today, but we'll make do. That's why we're working on this theme. We don't really need her.
Well, as long as I don't have to play Lena again.
No, I've got it all worked out.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Sorry I'm late. I had a hell of a time getting across town. I couldn't get a taxi, so I had to walk. I am kind of pooped.
Oh, relax, sweetie. Take a seat and catch your breath. I'll let Gary be first up to the monologue. But first, I gotta go to the little boy's room. Be back in a mo, then we'll begin the theme.
Hi, Gare. I suppose you were right on time, like a good little boy.
Of course. Kindliness is next to godliness.
She got a gold star.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes. It's just I stressed my knee walking across town. Oh, God damn. I left my thermos on the counter when I rushed out. What a day.
No, you can take some of my work.
Oh, thank you.
You know the actress playing Lena won't be here today.
Yeah.
We must work the monologue without her.
I got the message. Do you know who she is?
Philip told me it's Ada Arthur. Do you know her?
Yes, I know her. She was my daughter in ragtime. She was a bitch to work with.
You mean that last show you did? So she's gonna remember you too.
Yeah.
Did the two of you get along?
Oh, I didn't have much interaction with her on the play or off stage. I kind of stayed clear of her. But I remember that she argued with the director all the time. Eventually, he just gave in to her and let her play the part the way she wanted.
I wonder how Philip will react to that.
Okie dokie, boys, let's get to it. Now, since Ada isn't here today, I'll fit in for her. Therefore, you'll be playing the monologue to me. Just pretend I'm Lena. Gary will begin, though, David, you pay attention to him, not me. Got it?
No.
All right, Gary. Take a moment to get in touch with your author. I don't suppose you have it memorized yet, but use the script as sparingly as you can, so you can look at Lena for her reactions.
I don't even know where to begin. I guess, well, I should start with, I'm sorry. But even that feels too small for what I've done. You were 20 when I left. Just a kid.
Oh.
And I told myself, God, I told myself all kinds of things to make it easier. That you'd be fine. That you were strong like your mother. That you didn't need me. And maybe even I believed it back then. But I was wrong.
Oh.
I should have been there for all of it. Your birthdays, your heartbreaks, the big moments, the small ones, the nights you couldn't sleep, the mornings you needed to ride, the times when you just wanted your dad. And instead, I ran.
Okay, stop right there. I see what you're doing, but I don't see that you are reacting to what Lena is doing.
I have to say, Philip, I find it hard to concentrate as you play music.
It's called acting, dear boy. Just use that transference technique that I recall you talked about when you were in private live.
Well, that's not really what transference is about, sir. But if you want, I'll try it again.
No. Let's see what David will do with the monologue. I know we didn't finish it, but I'd like to see what he can find. And you'll do the rest of it later.
I don't even know how to begin. I guess I should start with, I'm sorry. But even that feels too small for what I've done. You were 20 when I left, just a kid. I told myself, God, I told myself all kinds of things to make it easier. That you'd be fine, that you'd be strong like your mother. That you didn't need me, and maybe just even believed back then, but I was wrong. I should have been there for all of it. I mean, your birthdays and your heartbreaks and the big moments and the small ones, the nights you couldn't sleep, the mornings you needed a ride, the times when maybe you just wanted your dad. Instead, I ran.
There. You see, Gary? That's what I meant. Now keep going, David, but try to use a softer voice.
Well, I told myself I had reasons, that I needed to find myself.
No, I said get softer.
I told myself I had reasons, that I needed to find myself, that I had the right to my own happiness. But the truth is, I was selfish, and I see that now, clear as day.
I'm planning to have Lena join Oscar at that moment on the bench.
You mean at this point in the monologue?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
But
Philip, the rest of the monologue is still pleading with her and explaining to her mistakes. She shouldn't acquiesce so easily.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Gary. Just try it, David. With Lena sitting next to you, do you think you can do that?
I kind of agree with Gary, but I'll give it a try.
Just pick it up from your last line. I'll join you and then continue.
I missed your wedding. I wasn't there when you had your own kids and don't even know them, not really, and that's my fault. I let time slip through my fingers. Now I'm an old man sitting here asking for something I don't deserve, a chance, but not make it right. Now I can't do it, but maybe just be part of your life.
David, I want you to deliver the next lines like you're talking to a little girl and your little daughter.
I'm sorry, Philip, this is just wrong. I mean, I can't say the rest of this monologue with you snuggling up to me. It's ridiculous.
I'm disappointed in you, David. Very disappointed. I had hoped that you could take direction, unlike Gary. Why don't you give it another try?
No, this is really not going to work. I'm afraid this isn't the way I work. You see, I cannot deal with this kind of stress. And in all my years, I've never had a director give me notes on the very first reading of a scene. I just can't do it.
You mean you're quitting? You have an equity contract, mister. I'll call you up on charges.
Actually, I haven't signed the contract yet. It's still in my agent's office. So, you'll have to do without me.
Well, if that's the way you want it, I'll turn this over to Gary. I'm sure I can count on him. He's a professional. Don't slam the door when you go out. Gary, you're up.
Sir, if that's the kind of direction you intend to give, I'm afraid that's not for me either. I'm really sorry. I was looking forward to working on this play, and with David too.
What? You're giving up this opportunity? I suppose you haven't signed your contract either. Very unprofessional.
I'm afraid I must, sir. I resent the way you're speaking to my friend. That's not very professional. And at my age, I can't deal with ineptitude. Come on, David, let's get the fuck out of here.
Fade out. Scene 5, at a bus stop. David and Gary are waiting for the bus to take them to Sheldon's office.
It says the bus should be here in about 5 minutes.
Does that app really work?
Yeah, it's the MTA bus app. It's usually pretty accurate.
We'd love some lunch. We better get up to Sheldon's office to let him know we're backing out.
He is not going to be pleased.
Mm-mm.
He was good to get us these auditions. I mean, Sheldon had no way of knowing that he was sending us to the worst director since Ed Wood.
Well, pleased or not, we're right to get out of it. God, I'm hungry. I feel like a pastrami sandwich, but I'm not sure my stomach will agree with that.
I know. I feel like I've been run over by a bulldozer. I'm just getting a bagel and cream cheese.
I could add an egg cream. That might do the job.
Ugh, I don't understand the appeal of those things.
It's an old family medicine for what ails you.
Try it. No thanks. Can you believe that asshole? I mean, I've had poor directors over the years, but I've never actually quit because of them.
That idiot was a new level of stupid. When he put his head on your shoulder, I almost flopped.
Imagine how I felt. And then wanted me to talk baby talk. I just couldn't go on. I just had to quit.
No, I agree. I'm sorry to lose the role because I need the money, but it simply wouldn't be worth the hassle of working for that creep.
I know what you mean. I mean, I don't need the money due to my father's inheritance, but I couldn't have stood another one of his ridiculous corrections.
Do you know how much this scheme was paying? I never discussed it with Sheldon.
No, I never asked him. And thank God we didn't sign those contracts. Can you imagine the problems we'd have getting out of it if Philip had his greasy hands on them?
I'm not sure even Shady Sheldon would be able to help us if that was the case. Well, we should have no trouble since we hadn't signed them yet.
Oh, here's the bus.
Ah, great. Let's break the news to him and let's eat.
Fade out. Scene 6, at Sheldon Sherman's office. Sheldon, a classic Jewish agent, is at his desk yelling on the phone.
What are you, fucked? You'll never accept third billing. You might get away with second, but frankly, I doubt that too. Okay. I'll tell her, but she ain't gonna be happy. You sure you can't bump it up to number 2? Honey, if you want a star, you gotta pay like a star. I'll let you know what she says. Okay, all right. Bye-bye. Hiya, bubblers! Here to sign your contracts?
Hey, Shelly. No, actually, we're here to tear him up.
What? You're quitting a good money gig? What the hell happened?
We had one rehearsal with this crazy director, and neither of us could stand the way he treated
Well,
me.
the stupid directions he was giving us.
But boys, that's showbiz. You should have just taken the money and run.
It's just not worth the hassle. This guy is moving to it.
What? David worked with the leading lady. He thinks she's a bloody bitch. So that would have made the situation even worse.
Yeah, but you boys haven't worked in a couple of years. Don't you think you could have swallowed your pride? Sucked it up and taken the hefty paycheck I finagled for you?
Shelley, I don't need the money that bad.
I need the money, but I must admit, not if it means weeks of listening to that jerk for the whole rehearsal process. Just couldn't do it.
Well, here they are. You sure you want to do this?
Yep, I know I am. How about you, Gary?
Absolutely. Holy shit. Really seeing the salary in black and white. But no, I just can't put myself through this.
And I'm afraid at this point, if it ain't fun, it's not worth it. And it certainly didn't seem like a potentially happy experience.
Good. You realize, of course, you just ripped up my 10% as well?
Anything else out there for us old boots? I may have to sell my apartment. It's getting harder and harder to come up with the mortgage payment.
Sorry, Gary, not for you. But David, I know you have something that you could be right for. It's an equity gig, but not a prominent theater. It's out in Jersey for a 4-week run. They're doing Men of La Mancha, and I don't think you're too old for the lead. Do you still sing?
Shit, are they looking for Sancho too?
Not that I know of. They just requested a Don Quixote. Won't be a big salary, probably just equity regional minimum, but who knows?
Whoa. I mean, that's a hell of a role. I did it once years ago, but I was really too young. I'm pretty sure I still have it in my voice. Although you're right, I haven't sung a solo in a musical for Years.
Hey, what if for your audition you did I Am I, Don Quixote, and I could go along and do the Sancho part? Maybe they take us both.
Hey, that would be great. But I don't know.
You're not going to be nervous. You'd be doing it with me.
Yeah. Well, I can certainly try, I guess.
Well, what the hell? We got nothing else going. Shelley, when and where is the audition?
It's in 3 days. Here are the details. Can you be ready by then?
Well, I can certainly try. Gary, I think I have a score somewhere at my place. Why don't we go down there now and give it a try? See if we can feel like singing it at this age of our antiquity.
Ah, great idea. Let's go. Come on.
You two all Takakas on Mushuga, but knock 'em dead. Let me know what happens.
Fade out. Scene 7, in David's apartment. Gary and David are finishing up the song. Both are a little drunk and hamming it up. They mime riding horses as they boisterously sing.
Ah, shit, that was fun. I was fucking Jesus.
Yeah, they weren't too bad, I guess, were we? Are you ready for a refill?
Some more of that superb scotch wouldn't be amiss. What brand is that?
Glenfiddich, single malt, 18-year-old. Thank you very much. I got it from my nephew for a birthday present. I thought this was a perfect occasion. Oh,
Well, I'm honored.
not often you meet up with an old friend who's willing to help you with an audition.
Been a blast. I never got a chance to do that song on stage, but I used to sing it with the record in my bedroom when I was a teen. I did both parts.
Can you believe Anna La Mancha is about 60 years old? I can't imagine. But, you never played Sancho. You seem perfect for it.
Not for lack of trying. I must have auditioned for it 5 times but never got cast.
This is such a creepy business. Why do we do it to ourselves? Truth be told, I'm not sure I really should go to this audition. I think I'm too old to play Quixote now. I did it in my 20s when I did it, and, well, there's a lot of crazy athletic stuff he goes through. I'm not sure I'm ready for it. There's that scene with the bar. With a lad.
Oh, come on. You'd be great now. Quixote is a befuddled old guy, so you wouldn't have to act at all.
Yeah, you're right. The amount of makeup that I used it was ridiculous. But Cervantes does it on stage to cover up his youth. Now I'll probably have to wear makeup to look younger as Cervantes. Oh, it just seems ludicrous.
Don't tell you so sure. And besides, it's in New Jersey. What do they know? I gotta tell you, I got an email from my son. It seems that his marriage is not going so well. He wants to take a break from it. He asked if he might be able to come and stay with me for a while. I don't know what I'm going to tell him.
Well, I think it'd be nice to have him around. How long do you think he might stay?
The thing is, I may not have the apartment much longer. I meant it when I told you that I have to give it up soon.
I didn't realize you meant that soon.
Yeah. Next month, the mortgage is right around the corner, and I seriously consider putting it up for sale before it does. I've actually got someone interested in it. The guy in the building asked when it would be available, and I told him about it. His brother's looking for a place.
Well, where would you go?
I just find a place to rent that was cheap. I have some income from stocks and my Social Security income that would make a low rent place to live.
Well, what are you going to tell your son?
It depends on whether I get a place big enough to go for.
Well, let me know how this works out. Maybe I can help you somehow.
No, enough of the boo-boos. Fill my glass up again and maybe we'll do another rousing rendition of our song.
You got it.
Okay. I don't mean to be pushy. There's something going on you're not telling me. What's up?
You're right. I really need to get this part, Gary, because I think it will be my swan song.
What do you mean swan song? You got years of work ahead of you.
Or maybe not. See, I need to have some surgery that will make it more performing for me quite impossible for quite a while.
Surgery for what? You sleep on top of your form for me.
I'm sorry I kept it from you, but this painful knee I've been so clever hiding from you has forced me to see a doctor. I went yesterday, received the lousy news that I'm going to have to need replacement for the fucking thing.
Well, I have to say, notice how you've been favoring it. I didn't want to bring it up. So when is this bad knee going to be replaced?
Well, should I get the part, I could put it off until La Mancha is over. But I'll need to do it right after it closes. But what worries me is will I be able to handle the physical stuff for 4 week run?
How much does it bother you?
I'm on pretty strong painkillers, so I can deal with almost anything. The doctor said I could manage it if I was capable.
Well, those painkillers also dull your senses. Will you be able to handle all those lines and songs?
I sure as hell can try. So there it is. Now you see how I really love to land this audition. What better way to finish my theater career than with Don Quixote?
Well, then we'll have to nail it. Let's try that song one more time and you can run some dialogue. I think you're perfect for the role. And I would be perfect for Sancho.
Fade out. Scene 8. In a small waiting room outside a rehearsal hall. David and Gary enter from the rehearsal hall after their audition.
Hey, I thought you did great. I'm sure you got the part.
Oh, you're very kind, my friend, but I fear I totally blew it. My voice cracked on the high notes, my stamina was lacking. Not what I'm used to be.
Well, it was a great try. And maybe they'll consider you anyway.
I wouldn't count on it. But thank you. And you were a great help with your Sancho. I really appreciate it.
Hey, it was fun. The director said that the talk was out here, so let's not jump to any conclusions.
Well, I hope he isn't wrong because I want to get home and lick my wounds. I think I shall give myself an alcohol rub.
Don't get so pessimistic. He should be long.
Thank you, chaps, for waiting. First, I must give you the bad news. David, I just don't think you're up for this big of a role. I know you said that you played it before, but you were much younger, right? I'm sure you were marvelous, but it's a strenuous part, and I feel that it's not in your bailiwick. Sorry.
Well, I felt that too, but thank you for being so kind in your rejection. Come on, Gary, let's go drown our sorrows.
Hold on a minute, please. Gary, I was wondering if you were actually auditioning or only helping your friend.
Well, I didn't think the role of Sancho was open, so I just came along to support Dave.
Well, it happens that the actor who I just cast in the role has backed out. So if you're game, I would like to offer it to you.
Gosh, it's a role I've always wanted to play. Would you mind if I talked it over with my friend here before I made the decision?
It's perfectly understandable. I'll wait in the rehearsal hall and you can come in when you've made up your mind.
This is a turn of events I didn't expect. I'm terribly sorry you didn't get it, David. I know you really
I
wanted
know,
it.
I knew when I was trotting around like an idiot on those imaginary horses that I wasn't up for it. My knee was killing me. You heard my voice crack, but it was you who got the great audition. The part is perfect for you, so you should take it.
Well, if you really wouldn't mind.
I would love to give it a shot.
I say go for it.
Okay. I will. Wait here for me. And then we can go for that scotch.
Fade out. Scene 9. David's apartment in Greenwich Village, 3 weeks later. David and Gary move to sit on the couch with glasses of scotch.
So, tell me about the rehearsals. Are you having fun?
I have to say, I'm having a ball. Ronald, the director, is wonderful. He makes the process so easy and fun.
That's great. Oh, and how is Quixote? I mean, killing me that I'm not playing it, but I hope you're getting along with this fellow.
I have to say that he's struggling. As you well know, it's a bitch of a role, and I hope he gets it in the long run. It's not that frank. But I think it's because he's worrying about the part, so he's kind of self-absorbed.
Understandable. I mean, there are so many layers to the drama.
Dulcinea is gorgeous. If I were 100 years younger, I'd be all over that.
Oh, I'd expect nothing less. Well, when does it open?
2 weeks. I hope you'll slip out to Jersey and see it. I'll get you comps, and you can bring it in.
Sure. I'll pick up some twink, drag it along, one who has never seen the theater before, and I will introduce it to him. And then he will be so grateful, and then go on and become a big star and leave me in the dust.
Sounds like you. So really, it's a short bus ride, and the theater's walking distance from the bus station.
Gary, I wouldn't miss it. Is your son in town? Might he come out with me?
Well, that's another story. Yeah, it's in town, staying with me in the apartment, but we're not really getting on that well. Brant's expecting me to take care of him, like his mummy did. Can't imagine what a marriage is like. He seems totally incapable of taking care of himself. And I can see why his wife is pissed off at him.
Well, how long does he plan to stay with you?
That's the thing. He doesn't seem to have an exit date. He says his wife doesn't want him back until she straightens himself up. But he says that he has no idea what that means. He's like a child.
Boy, that sounds like a mess. Oh, what's happened with your mortgage?
Well, he coughed up some cash to help with this month's payment. But he knows that I'm going to have to sell the place soon, so there's no way I can make it next month. This theater gig pays very little, and it'll be closed by that time.
Oh, I'm really sorry you're going through all this. I mean, rehearsing a play is stressful enough.
Well, I haven't asked you about your knee. I noticed you're limping around like Ratso Rizzo.
Hey, I'm limping here. Oh, but yes, it's quite painful. I scheduled for the replacement surgery next month.
I want to hurt recovery is a bitch. How are you planning on dealing with that?
Well, I would rather not go into inpatient rehab. So I thought I'd stay here and have some physical therapy person come into the apartment.
My sister had that done. She said the first week's very hard. You need someone to fetch and carry it.
Yeah, I know. But I hate like hell paying someone to be more or less a slave. And even if someone came in to say an hour or two a day, it's not covered by Medicare.
What would you say if I came and stayed with you for that time? Grant could live in the apartment till it's sold. He'll just have to take care of himself. Without me, he'll just have to, and maybe he'll be ready to go back to his wife.
Gary, that's a generous offer. Are you really willing to be a nursemaid to me?
It would be a pleasure. And getting away from Grant is an added bonus. After all, that's what friends are for.
Well, our glasses are empty. I'm going to get us another drink to toast.
Now sit down, you, that's my job.
No. This calls for the good stuff. The Glenfiddich is under the bar.
Hey, you got it, pal. I was hoping you'd say that.
Fade out. Scene 10. David's apartment in Greenwich Village a month later. David's walking with a cane and Gary's help back from the bathroom. There's a huge bandage on his right knee.
Shit! When is this gonna get easier? Can you please get me an ice pack for this stupid knee? It's killing me.
Yeah, hey, you're walking much better today than yesterday. I think the end is in sight.
I hope so. This whole process is much worse than I imagined. I couldn't have done it without you, Gary.
Now stop it. I told you this has been fine for me. I'm enjoying our time together.
No.
So, you up for another chess match this morning?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I can concentrate on that now.
Okay. I heard from Grant this morning while you were doing your therapy. He's going back to his wife.
Oh,
They're gonna give it another try.
well, that's good news, I guess. I suppose after you told him that the apartment was sold.
Yeah. He'd only have it for 2 more weeks. I think he was getting sick of taking care of himself anyway. When I was up there last week, the place was a wreck. I told him to clean it up or move out.
And did he?
Some of his dirty clothes were off the floor when I went back, but the kitchen was still a mess. Dirty dishes and sink.
I wonder if his wife will put up with that. But that's really not your problem. He has to get his own act together.
Right you are. I wanted to ask you something.
No, anything.
It's just that you're not going to be needing me much longer. But I wondered if, when my apartment is sold, I could still hang out here for a while before I go apartment shopping.
Of course. Mi casa, su casa.
But the fact is, I'm not sure where I want to live. I was even considering moving out to
Jersey?
Jersey.
How could you not be in New York?
I don't know if I really want to, but apartments out there are much less expensive. And I had a good feeling about Cranford when I did La Mancha.
You know, it was a nice little theater. Do those folks still contact you?
Yeah. Ronald actually called me a couple days ago, wondering if I'd be interested in doing any of the shows.
Oh, great. What are they doing that might have a role for a septuagenarian?
He mentioned they were doing Midsummer Night's Dream. But I can't imagine what he want me for. But I told him I could be interested. That's sort of why I was thinking of living it.
Oh, come on. You don't really have to live out in the hinterlands to do shows there.
It's just an idea.
Well, don't settle on that yet. You can certainly stay here as long as you need.
Hey. Now, I'm going to your kitchen to rustle up some lunch. You rest and let that ice soothe your aching knee.
Sounds good. I'm going to concentrate on reading my book, I think.
Fade out. Scene 11. David's apartment in Greenwich Village 2 months later. David is walking from the kitchen, bringing Gary some lunch. Gary is in the chair, studying a script.
There you go. Hi there, Ruby. How's the line learning?
It's tough. I've never done Shakespeare. It's particularly tricky. I'm glad bottom's not a big role.
You spend most of it in a donkey's head. That should be fun.
Tried it on last night. Frankly, it stinks.
Well, get out the Febreze. But from what I remember, it's a very funny role. You'll be terrific, I'm sure.
I was quite pleased that Ronald called me. I told him I'd never done Shakespeare, but he said that I shouldn't worry. By the time I'm done coaching you, dear boy, you'll be ready for the Now, if I can just learn the bloody lines.
Well, let me know if you want me to run them with you.
Gosh, that'd be great. Could we run a few before I tackle that gorgeous sandwich?
Sure, just let me know what you want.
Here. See? You can skip down to the end cue of each of my lines.
Mhm.
They're highlighted in yellow. If you read the last part of my cue, I'll try to come up with some semblance of Bottom's next line.
Well, I'm going to hold you to getting them word perfect.
And we'll see about that.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Quince says, is all our company here?
Your best, you call them generally, man by man, according to the script. Really didn't put a T at the end of the word script. I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce T or not.
Well, you just say them the way the bard wrote them. Okay, let me see now. Quince says, here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit all through Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding night at A.
First, go Peter Quinn, say the play treats on, then read the names of the actors.
There's more.
What?
And so go to a...
Oh, yeah, let me do the whole thing. First, good Peter Quinn, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a puppet.
Okay, Quince again, he says, answer as I call you, Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus,
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
a lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
God, this is a lot. Let's see. That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will lose storms. Shit, next.
I will condole in some measure.
No. I don't know. It goes on and on and on. Let's have lunch and I'll go back to memorizing before I need you.
Okay, I thought you were fine so far. Very levy, Olivia. Well, we'll pick up again when you're ready.
You cued me with great help, thank you.
I want to reiterate that I am glad you're not considering moving out to Jersey. This arrangement seems to work fine for both of us.
Yep. Then he says, I think I'm gonna like it here.
They settle into eating, fade out. Scene 12, Cranford Diner, a table with 3 chairs, 3 months later, after a performance of Midsummer Night's Dream. David and Gary are seated. Ronald is coming over to them.
Thank you for meeting me here, fellows. I wanted to talk to you away from the rest of the cast.
No problem. I usually come to the diners for dessert.
There's certainly nothing like it in Manhattan.
No dessert for me. I'll just stay a minute. So, David, what did you think of your friend's bottom?
He's been checking out my bottom for years.
Considering that I know all his lines by heart, after rehearsing him for days, I think he did a passable job.
It's true. I couldn't have done this role without David's slave driver.
Honestly, though, I'm really proud of you. You know, truthfully, I'm very pleased with the whole production. Ronald, I think you did a smashing job.
I had a great cast to work with, that's for sure.
True, but I've seen several productions of this play, and I think this was my favorite. You had all the right combination of frivolity and romance. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, David. I'm very pleased to hear that.
Believe me, he'd tell you if he didn't like it. Remember what you said to the director after the Fantastics in Albany?
That was atrocious. I love that play, but the director obviously didn't understand what it was.
He was a former radio director. He never looked at us when we acted. He just listened and criticized our line reading, but didn't see what we were doing with him. He couldn't stand a pause. The whole thing was a nightmare. And David told the director as much.
Well, I'm certainly glad I didn't get at the wrong end of your stick, David.
Well, I mean it. I really like what you did with Midsummer. If a play works or doesn't, I always put the praise or blame on the head of the director. You deserve great praise.
That's very kind. But now let me tell you what I wanted to discuss. I'm in the process of planning the next production, and I wanted to ask you two about it.
Very intriguing. Do tell. What do you think about it?
Are you familiar with Neil Simon's The Sunshine Boys?
Oh, God, yes. I saw it when I first moved to New York back in, 73. Who was in it? Forget.
The two leads were Jack Alberson and Sam Levine.
Right. Love that film. The memory is hilarious.
Oh, the only production I saw was an old friend of mine did it. Did you know Bill Toddy?
No, I don't think so.
Well, he's a very serious, dramatic, method actor. But he didn't realize that it's supposed to be funny as well as dramatic, so the play didn't work at all. Again, the director's fault.
I'm thinking about that as our next play, and I thought that you two might be just right for the roles. What do you think?
You mean both of us? But Ronald, I mean, you've never seen my work.
Yes, I mean you both. I saw your resume and your audition for La Mancha, and I think it's perfect for you.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? What do you say, David? Are you game?
I've considered myself retired, but I think this could drag me out. Have you set the dates?
It would be in the spring. I don't have specific dates yet.
Well, David, we don't have anything planned for this spring. I say let's go for it.
What the hell? It would be great working together again. But this time, I don't get to slit your throat.
Well, which part do you see us in, Ronald? I want to be the one that pokes him in the chest.
Actually, I was going to ask you to read the script together and see which roles you feel best suited for. I'll let you decide. That's if you can come to an agreement.
That sounds fair, if we can come to an agreement.
I know what talk I want.
We'll see about that.
I'll let you two battle it out. I'll give you the scripts tomorrow night, Gary. Now I have to get back to the theater. Glad you like the play, David, and I look forward to our working together.
Well, what do you think of that, buddy?
It's certainly a surprise, and it may be a hoot. Can't wait to see the script. Now, where's our dessert?
Fade out. Scene 13, the village apartment 2 weeks later. David and Gary are seated with scripts in hand. They have just finished reading the Sunshine Boys script for the umpteenth time.
And perfect. Yeah. What do you think? Is this the best casting, or would you prefer doing Albert?
No. I feel more comfortable with Willie Clark. And I know you want to do the finger poking.
True, and I also feel more comfortable with Al's character.
Yes. Settle then. I mean, we should give Ronald a call and let him know.
I already told him we were up for doing the play, but he asked me last night if we decided to play.
Would you know when the rehearsals begin?
Not till next month, so we have time to learn the lines before we begin.
Good. I'd really like to have them under my belt before the rehearsals start.
Agreed.
Well, have you heard from your son since he's moved back?
No, but I heard from his wife. She thanked me for taking care of him. And suggested he may have learned some good habits from me. It seems he's trying to take more responsibility around the house. She says he claims that I browbeat him into cleaning my apartment.
I guess we'll see how long that lasts.
On the day he left, he said to me that he really wanted to make this marriage work, so maybe he'll do what's necessary.
Oh, did you talk to the owner of your last name apartment?
Yeah, great guy. Gay as a carnival, as you might say. Not your type, though. He's over 21.
Hey, John was in his 40s.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers.
Let's not go over my sex life now, please. It's ancient history.
I know what you mean. Well, great memories.
Well, I'm going to go to the store later. Is there anything you want me to pick up for you? Our larder is very low.
You're the cook, and I'm sure you'll get great stuff. Don't forget to let me split the bill. I'm not living off you. Now that I don't have my mortgage to worry about, I'm doing just fine. Such a relief not to have to worry about money anymore.
Okie dokie. Well, I will be back soon. Then we can begin some more line learning.
Sounds good.
And do you want to battle over a chessboard later in the evening?
Sure. I think I'm going to take a nap while you're shopping. I'm quite fond of a little afternoon shut-up. Wait for you when you get back.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to get something in the store? I mean, for you?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Well, how about a bag of Twizzlers? I remember you liked those at rehearsals.
Not at my age. Too much sugar.
Well, perhaps I could get some sugar-free candy.
David, I'm perfectly happy with whatever you bring home.
But Gary, I want you to feel that this is your home as much as mine. Are you absolutely positive I can't pick you up something?
To quote a playwright with whom I am now thoroughly proficient. Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 3, line 87. No. Out, exit, stage left.
Blackout, end of play.